Hello, all. Uh, um, I'm Dr. Michelle Cohen-Gibbs, and it's very nice to meet you all. I had a really great short form video that I've been trying to put together, but I've been trying to teach myself how to do this, but I can't quite get it. So no worries. I am going to share with you this very, very quick session, which I hope to be a very quick session. It's just one on effective study strategies for the course. And I hope this helps you navigate some of the material in a way that feels accessible, authentic to you, honoring your process, your own study process. My hope is that this just adds to it. Okay. So one tool I'd like to show you, everyone has varying perspectives on AI, and I want to be very respectful of that. What I am suggesting is an AI tool to help you. Uh, if you're not into AI and you'd rather not use AI, no worries at all. This video might not be for you. And in which case, you can choose to not do this. If you are okay with using AI, then I recommend this strategy. This is not cheating, by the way. So first things first, we're going to use Adobe tools. Adobe has launched for Acrobat a set of tools to be able to like ask a reading questions. Um, so the best way to get to Adobe, so as I said, Adobe has a set of tools, AI tools that they've been leaning into to help students or just help, folks be able to ask a reading questions, kind of synthesize some of the materials and readings. So that's what I'm going to show you. To get to Adobe Acrobat Reader, you just want to make sure that you go to your CSULB SSO, also single sign-on. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but single sign-on. So you want to make sure you can go to that. You'll click on this link and it should open you up. It should take you to Adobe. So it should take you to this. You want to go ahead and open up any document that you have and then you're just going to click on this link here over here that says Ask AI Assistant. And I've been playing around with this tool just to see if some of it is like if it's accurate. And one of the things that I appreciate about readings, because I know maybe several folks do put their readings into like let's say a Chat GPT or another Claude or I guess what other generative AI to kind of access the reading and figure out, kind of break down the like what's the main point of any kind of reading. But what I appreciate about this tool is that it's actually citing, it's including quotes and where that core information is coming from. So it'll give you the option, are we trying to understand what a document means? Are we trying to analyze it? Are we also trying to enhance the content? Are we going to do something for the content to be able to enhance it? You don't want that part right there, but certainly to understand and analyze are really helpful. So I can just click on this link here. What is the main purpose of this document? And you can see here how it comes up with their reasoning and approach to it. And if you wait just a bit, sometimes it takes a minute here, it will come up with links. And if you click on these links here, like this one here, it'll take you to the area where it's where it's sort of summarizing that information. It's giving its own, some degree, its own context for it. So you do want to make sure that you're going to the actual quote to see if those line up because AI can make mistakes. But for the most part, I've found I'm comfortable enough to share this with you that I find this to be a really good tool to process your readings. So the question that was asked is, well, what is the main purpose of the revolutionary theater? And it'll tell you to answer your question. I have drawn directly from Amiri Bracca's essay. And the reasoning and approach is Baraka's text is explicit and forceful in describing the revolutionary theater as a tool for radical social and political change. And it pulls from that. It says here literally, his first sentence is the revolutionary theater should force change. It should be change. Um, so yeah. And so there's a lot of ways here. So again, what I find to be the most useful is that it's already going through from one question, it's going through and as you click on it, it's kind of giving you where this where it where for this the AI is appearing, where it's gathering this context from. So yeah, so I think that that's really helpful. Another tool that I really like and I've been playing around with too is PDF spaces. So PDF spaces are really unique in that it creates a literally that just like a container. It creates a container space in Acrobat that is for any document that you want to synthesize, analyze. It gives you a space to really put your documents, put your course content into conversation with each other. So this one is preparing a space for us. And what it's done is that it's already doing that work. It's already pulling out the details that it's considering to be, that matter the most in this moment. Um, um, and then we can add documents. So it's just taken this one document. The best part about the spaces is that you should add additional documents to it. So you can here, um, I can. Oh, and it does an audio summary, which is really cool. And then you can look at the files. So you just drop files. And for our purposes, I have this text and this text. And these were also readings from this week or last week. Um, yeah, last week. The EBSCO text and this. So then you go back to overview. And now it's got these three documents in here. And again, it's generating a kind of a summary of all of what is in your space. Again, AI can make mistakes. In fact, it makes a lot of mistakes. So you want to make sure that as you are going through, you're constantly making sure that what is being suggested is actually what is in the text itself. But it's a really great start. It gives you a great start to do this work. So you can see here, it summarizes all of the files here. It gives us places of where it appears, and it can give you places in the Braca, just about each document, but it's for this one, it's looking at the F Young's piece here. Art as a weapon, imagination. You can say, get key insights from this. And there's like three different insights, which is again, really, really cool. Again, with citations of where to get the information from. Where is it coming from here? Um, yep, and an insight here. So this is I find this to be a really great tool. Last tool. This tool is a lot of fun. I've been playing around with this one. Last semester I played around with it, and this semester, but I haven't introduced it to students. But I'm gonna introduce it to you. So one of the things is that you can actually create, you can listen to it. As we know, you can listen to your text, but you can also create a podcast from it that talks through talks through it. So for example, in this one, I can create here a post that's going to have two hosts, a podcast based on this content that's two hosts. I can do a highlight podcast or I can do a deep dive podcast. And you'll see where it'll create a 12-minute deep dive podcast about this text. Um, I think it's really cool when you read the article first and then you're pointing things out for yourself and then go back and listen to the podcast to see what it is that the AI has generated from that. And then you can synthesize the two, your thoughts about it, as well as what you're hearing in a podcast. Or you can use it as an opener for yourself. Oh, I'm going to create this podcast. And from this one material, this piece, I'm going to create this podcast and listen to it, write some notes down, gather some notes down for myself. And then when I go to read it, I'm looking for that key information in there. So yeah, so those are just some three tools. One is the Ask AI feature. The other is the PDF Spaces feature. And then the last one is the podcast feature, which is a lot of fun. And I've been tooling around with it. Please let me know if you have any questions at all about any of these effective strategies to be able to access your content. Um, I do find that this is not this. I don't believe this to be cheating. You are not using this information to write like you're not using it to, you're not copying what you get from like, you know what I mean? Like you're not writing like you're not using this to, write your discussion posts in a way that is lifting AI to your own, your own work. What it is that it's breaking down the information for you in a way that I think is accessible, and it may help. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Friday. All the best. Take care. Bye bye.